Hey everyone, Javon Spencer here, and in this video, I'm showing you the heart of RecruiterVault. I'm actually going to show you guys the vault. This is the part of the platform that recruiters don't believe is real until they see it. So this is where your advantage begins. So first and foremost, you come down here and you see in your CRM on the left side, it is called the vault. So the vault is not a job board. It is not a resume database. It is not a list. The vault is intelligence. It's the most powerful recruiting data source available to any insurance agency owner, period. So this is where you can find exactly who you want to recruit, understand how they think, and build connection-ready lists in minutes. So let me show you. So first, let's knock out the licensed agent search. So I have some pulled up. So when you do your lead allocation for licensed agents, it's going to be here in a list already saved for you. So I'm just going to pull one of my licensed agents list and hop into the vault. All right, so first thing you're going to be able to see, I'm going to collapse this, is you're going to see their name. And guys, you're going to see their social media connections. You're going to have additional phone numbers if they're there, what company they're with, their city, their state, their LinkedIn profiles. Let's click on there. It's pretty awesome. If the LinkedIn profile is not there or valid, you can get a lead credit request for that. So that's also a great feature that we have built in to RecruiterVault. Let's jump into the AI assistants. I'm just picking a random person for us, and you're going to be able to see if you click the direct message AI assistant, it automatically, when you get set up with us, it's going to automatically take a lot of your agency information, and it's going to already know what you're looking for so that it can create customized messaging that you can automatically send out to these recruits if you don't want to leverage Piper AI, right? So just that quick one click of the button, and it already has some really, really good insights. And I didn't even click two buttons for this person. Now, let's say I don't like that messaging. You can click regenerate and let Piper do her thing in the background. It's going to get maybe like this method. Boom, right there, less than 5 seconds. Okay. And so on and so forth. You can continue updating and integrating with that. Next, if you want to send a subject line, it starts working with emails. You don't like that one? Click regenerate. 5, 4, 3, boom, another one, right? And I love that it's bringing in information that they are already familiar with, right? It's bringing up a job search or a current job or some type of employment in their past or present so that it increases click open rates, okay? Next, we can click the summary, right? So this summary, AI summary right here, is going to take a look at their work history, different websites, different databases that are proprietary to the vault, and put it all in one sheet so that you can pick up the phone and 100% should pick up the phone and contact your recruit, and you have more data about them than anyone else. Okay, we know that they're licensed, but did you know their previous history, right? You're not looking at resumes, guys. So the more data you have, the more skills that you know about them. You can bring this into your outreach when you pick up the phone and talk to them. And then at the bottom here, it tells you how your two worlds can collide. Okay, I love that it does all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, it tells you what some capabilities that they're strong in that matches in your industry, in your company, and you can just pick up the phone and give a compliment. I see that you have strong interaction skills such as a customer service, sales, and cold calling. We don't do cold calling, but the fact that you have that skill set brings you light years ahead. Okay. And then I see she has a LinkedIn. boom, I can make a connection unless I'm buying the LinkedIn outreach on the elite package. If not, you can do it manually. Have your time. You find out some history about this person, right? You got all this information right here from the vault. Got additional phone number, got additional email. Okay. This is something job boards cannot give you at all. This is something no dialer or particular CRM can give you. This is intelligence, not guesses. Okay. Next, now let's move over to the unlicensed profession search. Okay. So now this here is where recruiters' jaws drop. Like this, hands down, is the sauce on top of the sauce. So you can target people by professions. So I'm going to click uncollapse. I'm just going to do a new search, and I'm going to, matter of fact, I'm just going to save time. I already have some searches, and we have many more videos on how-tos and group trainings, but just want to give you, the real cut to it. And like I'm picking nurses, right, in a particular city and state. I get a list, I put them all in. And guys, now I did not go to a job board. I did not wait. I'm just getting the pure data. And I can generate the AI summary right here, people summary 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to tell me all about this person that they scraping. And boom, now I can pick up the phone and have a very intelligent conversation about what they're familiar with and how my industry, and if they're looking for something new, something different that my agency can help them with reaching those goals. Okay. This is unheard of, and you guys have access to it. All right. So you can go from nurses, veterans, call center reps, sales reps, any profession, mortgages, realtors, solar, roofing, any, I mean, anything you can think of, we have access to. All right. So it's not a strategy by luck or who's looking and who just sees your ad at that perfect time. It's a search by profession so you can have strategy in your search. All right. Now, I'm going to take this information, and for her, I'm just going to click and I want to send it to the CRM. I want to send it back to the vault, right? So I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to wait 5 to 10 seconds. Well, matter of fact, I'll just grab all of them, right? You still see I want nurses. I'm targeting that profession. And because of that, I have endless amounts of recruits. And the best part, I'm not competing with any other agencies out there because I'm personally making a connection to reach out to them. Okay. They may not be happy. They may want additional income, right? And you can choose something that's in your background that you can speak that lingo to. You can make suggestions of someone in your downline. Maybe you have a teacher that you weren't a teacher. You can now reach out to teachers in that for your downline. Solar reps are huge. Anything, right? And you can also do the same thing with licensed agents as well. So if you have licensed agents in a certain city or state, you can search through the vault and over and above the search inside your monthly allocation of leads. So say you get your 500 or 1,000 or 2, 3,000 licensed agents and you want to search for more. Guess what, guys? You can just do the same thing. So be sure to check out the how-to videos for that. We just want to give you a brief overview of how amazing the vault is. Okay. Now I sent the nurse to the CRM, and would you hold and below, lo and behold, she's here. Okay. She's right here inside the CRM with her social media and everything there. So once I activate it, you get Piper involved. It would be a great thing there to get Piper involved. So don't want to get Piper involved for the outreach quite yet, but just want to show you she's now out of the vault into the CRM, and I can again begin to outbound call her outbound email as well. All right. Next, this is where voice DNA just becomes completely like it becomes the big deal, right? If you're familiar with your 5 voice assessment and you're familiar with, knowing voices, this is when it becomes just unfair. So let's go back. And remember, I'm in the contact section where I remember majority of you are going to live. Okay. So be now. Now, you see, I clicked on notes like I taught you previously, and all of a sudden, all of her data from the vault came on over. So now I can stay here in this, I can stay here and constantly follow up with her. And if I need to know anything about her, remember, like, man, I spoke to 1,000 nurses this week. Guess what? It's under the notes section. Okay, it's right here under the notes section of the CRM. One more time, go back. And because I waited 30 more seconds, what did it do? It ran her 5 voice assessment to tell me she's a nurture connector. All right. So now the follow up is going to come out as a nurture, right? Your phone conversation should come out as her being a nurture, your scripting, everything. That first message becomes more effective because she is all about relationships. Okay. She's all about relationship. Her interviews are going to convert higher. All right. Because her voice DNA gives you the unfair advantage on how to communicate with this potential recruit. All right. So now that the data has come from the vault, you now have the enriched data. So you have the LinkedIn, you can reach out there. Or if you have Piper doing your LinkedIn outreach, step aside, nothing for you to do, let Piper handle it. You have her work history. Okay. You see all of this information there. You know how they communicate. Now you can tell them why you think they'll be a good fit for your agency. Give them key phrases from their background and know that you actually care about them. You actually really sought them out. You didn't just shotgun blast them from a job board. Okay. This gives you intel you would normally need 10 to 15 minutes of Googling and stalking to find. But RecruiterVault gives you this instantly. So this saves you hours on weekly recruiting, gives you clarity, and it makes your outreach 10 to 15 times more effective. And now you can build these lists with precision. So once you find agents you want, you can select them and build out complete organized lists where you see I have here. Let's go back to the vault. You see I have here in my vault where I have save lists and I have solar reps in Charlotte, right? You have clean, organized lists so that I'm going to speak to these people because they have one thing in common. They're solar reps, and I have an offer that's specifically for solar reps. Okay. Now I can retarget them. I can speak their language. We are good as gold. Okay. I'm not just grabbing them off of some board and just telling them and squeezing them into a round peg. Right. So the real wow, guys, you're no longer guessing who you need to reach out to. It's your choice now, right? You're no longer recruiting at random. It's your choice. All right. You're no longer just hoping someone answers the phone. You have their direct information for complete custom outreach to them. All right. And now you know who they are, what they do, what they care about, how they communicate, what's their background, whether they're likely to respond based off of how you are reaching out to them. You have all that information. So this is why the Recruiter Vault is the recruiting intelligence platform, because it gives you a recruiting advantage that nobody else in the industry has, and it starts here in the vault. And once you send this information to the CRM for Piper to continue outreach, this is where your recruiting pipeline is now completely on cruise control, getting filled. So that's your walkthrough of the vault, the most powerful part of RecruiterVault. So in the next video, I'll show you how you take everything you pulled from the vault and get it into your CRM so you can start making real connections and booking interviews. See you in the next video.